Good morning folks, how are we all doing? I'd like to talk to you today about Make Your Mark. It's a brand new charity. Well, I say brand new, you've probably seen them on social media for the past couple of weeks, maybe months or so, but it's only very recently, past few days, they've officially become a charity with a proper registered charity number and everything. So they are brand new. They're also very different, which we'll get into in a minute. Right, Make Your Mark. Motorbikers Acts of Random Kindness. What are they? What do they do, etc.? Well, they're a brand new charity that is there to raise awareness of mental health, not just in bikers, but non-bikers as well. They want to end this stigma of not speaking to each other about mental health issues. They want to empower people to go out, meet up with others, socialise, etc. They also raise money for charities. Now, unlike an awful lot of, and this is where they are different, unlike a lot of large charities and some of the national charities, Make Your Mark does not have paid directors or anything. They don't have investment portfolios to increase their funds or anything like that. What they do is they will be holding various events, ride-outs, etc. There's a massive event next year called the Bike and Brew Passport. Now, I'm not going to get into that now because it's too big an event and it needs a separate video. But they will raise money for what we call grassroots charities. These are the smaller charities, the more local community charities, local to you. The ones that, to be honest, deserve more recognition and more funding but don't get it. And this is where Make Your Mark wants to send the money to the more deserving charities, if you like, not the big ones. They don't want to pay directors. They want it to go to people who really do deserve it, like for example homeless shelters, that kind of thing. Like I say, they'll do this by holding events, ride-outs, meet and greets, or whatever they come up with, raise a few quid and send it all off to charities. Now, the information I've been given, as far as I can tell, is the administrators of the charity itself don't have any wages or anything. As far as I'm aware, they don't even claim their expenses. Like I said, this charity is completely different to everybody else. In my opinion, way better than all the others. Now, I've recently volunteered with Make Your Mark, and in doing so, all I did was get in touch and say, hey look, I'd like to help out where I can. Now obviously as a YouTuber I'm going to make videos, not the greatest, but they're videos, promotes the channel. I will attend events as and when I can. I will do what I can to help out, and that's literally all they ask of you as a volunteer. Nothing more, nothing less. I'm going to commit to every weekend doing this, that and the other. We all have our own lives, we all have family life, work commitments, etc., which we have to work around. Not an issue. Now, as I say, one of the things that really interests me about the charity is the mental health side. I've never hidden or made any bones about the fact I do suffer with mental health issues. And the gentleman who started this charity, Paul Sims, he was very much involved and couldn't do enough for myself and my mate Jonathan, Papa Smith, when we did our Rattling Around Wales charity event to raise money for a mental health charity. Paul went out of his way, generally could not do enough to help us out. A fantastic guy. And when I bumped into him and he said he was starting this new charity, it sparked my interest. And having looked into it a little bit more, like I say, I volunteered because it's something that really does interest me. Now, there is another person involved in this charity, heavily involved with the charity, a guy by the name of Will Birchall. You may have heard of him. Does a bit of bike racing. Yeah, actually he's a Manx Grand Prix racer, and his race bike is now plastered in the Make Your Mark logos. I'll show up a picture if I can. Now, Will, in a conversation with the guys, was saying about the mental health side, about clearing his head when he goes for a ride, and between them, from Will's conversation and whatnot, they come up with this fantastic phrase which I think is absolutely brilliant. It's release the clutch, quiet the noise. Now, if you don't understand quite what that means, let me explain it to you. I call it stress relief, other people see it as different things. Now, what Will said was, when he's stressed, wound up, whatever, with life, work, the racing, he gets on his road bike and he goes for a ride. Literally releases the clutch, and the quite a noise bit comes from while he's riding. Like you, me and everybody else, you're concentrating on the ride. You're aware of your surroundings, you're fully aware of other road users and pedestrians and obstacles, etc. Your focus is on what you're doing at the time, the riding, your safety, making it round in one piece, where you're going, etc. So your head is full of the ride and nothing else. And this is where it quietens the noise. The noise of stress, aggravation, whatever it is that's bothering you, cannot be in your brain at that time because you're concentrating on the road. That's exactly what release the clutch, quiet the noise means. I think it's a fantastic phrase and very apt. I love it. You know, you have to be mindful of your mental health. It's very important. So yeah, as I say, Will Birchall is very heavily involved with the charity as well, which is fantastic. Right folks, I think you've heard me babble on long enough for now. I will be doing some more videos over a period of time, promoting the charity. Like I say, I'm volunteering myself as and when I can. If you want to know any more, please do go to their Facebook page. It's called Motorbikers Acts of Random Kindness. All the information is on there, all the details are on there. You can get in touch with them, volunteer if you wish. You can get in touch with them to ask for help. Because obviously with mental health, the most important thing is asking for help, and the people are there to help you. To go for a ride, to have a cuppa, to meet up and whatever. The charity will be holding meet and greet events, so to speak. Get-togethers, if you like. I think like once a month, a place like the Owl's Nest, where you can go down and have a chat with them, or maybe arrange to go for a ride or something. Whatever you need. That's what it's all about. They want to strengthen the communities we live in, and encourage and promoting motorbiker acts of random kindness. And this is exactly what they're doing, raising mental health awareness and funds amongst bikers and non-bikers. They want to get rid of this stigma of bikers being troublemakers and God knows what, the bad press we always get. The classic, when we do right no one remembers, when we do wrong no one forgets. They want to get rid of all that and show that bikers are actually decent people who are there to help you, be it mentally, physically, raising funds or whatever. This is what it's all about. Like I say, go to their Facebook page, Motorbikers Acts of Random Kindness. Everything is on there, all the details you could ever wish to know about. You can contact them through the page. You can volunteer if you wish, like me. Give it a bit of your free time, do what you can to help out. Okay, that's it, I'm going. You're probably fed up listening to me babble, like I said earlier. Pop on the Facebook page, keep an eye on the socials, YouTube, etc. Other people will be doing videos as well. Right folks, whatever you're doing, please be safe, ride safe and have fun. And of course, my statutory to end into all my videos, otherwise Mrs. Grumps gets quite annoyed. Doodles!